Howdy, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your ex's feelings. Why is that happening? Your ex's feelings. Pile 3, 6, and 7. How does your ex feel about you? What are they feeling towards you? Okay. 3, 6, and 7. I'll see you. Timestamps are in the description box below. Pre-shuffled piles. Should go by pretty quickly. Bye. Baby, pile 3. What does your ex feel about you? We have romantic feelings in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh my god. I didn't see these cards. What is this? The King of Wands in reverse. Heartbreak. And tongue, throat, mouth. Okay. This is not what I was expecting. This caught me way off guard. Okay. Tongue, throat, mouth is crazy. So that's a wild way to start the reading. I'm not ready for that. Okay. What trips me up here is the romantic feelings. Next to the Knight of Cups. Next to the King of Wands in reverse. Next to tongue and throat and mouth. Next to heartbreak. Okay. This whole reading throws me off one after the other. I'm gonna say I think it's very weird that unrequited love did not show up here, because that's what it's sort of giving when I look at romantic feelings on its own. But what it seems like to me is that your ex is still interested in you. Your ex they carry a torch for you. But they still have like some type of feelings for you. Now, if the King of Wands was only in the upright, I don't even know. Like, I'm reluctant to say that the only feelings they have for you are sexual. Okay? Because I don't think that's entirely true. I think that's a part that they do miss. That's a part that they think about a fair amount. That's a part that they lean on. That's when maybe they miss you even more, when they think about you even more, when they reach out to you, when they're missing that physical closeness that you two shared once upon a time. Okay? That's when maybe you get a message from them. That's when maybe they start, just checking on you. How you doing? Like they're maybe was brought on by some type of physical urge. But I'm not gonna say that that's all they want from you. It's a big thing that they miss. I'll tell you that much. But with the Knight of Cups and romantic feelings in reverse, I mean, maybe. Actually, with heartbreak, okay? With heartbreak and the Knight of Cups, it's telling me a story of something more emotional than just physical. There's a physical draw here that your ex still feels towards you for sure. They miss what that mouth do. They miss what that tongue do. They miss what that throat do. Okay? They miss using those on you. They miss that whole shebang that you had going on with them. And they also miss the emotional parts of it. They also kind of, with the Knight of Cups, this could be they're coming towards you. They want to say something towards you. They wish they could. With romantic feelings in reverse, it's like, but they stop themselves, right? Again, with the Knight of Cups, it tells me that they do still feel a romantic warmth towards you, and just like a pretty big affection towards you, and even the dynamic that you two had. And really, it gives me something that it makes me think like, I wish I would have done better, right? This ex wishes that that they would have done more for you romantically. And low key, if they had the chance to do it, to do some things, they would. Now, the King of Wands in reverse then takes a weird turn when I say that story, because it becomes this thing of like grand gestures, which is still kind of Knight of Cups to me. Grand gestures, and them sort of hoping that the grand gesture fixes things or iron things out, but that's not reality. For some of you, you were the driving force of this dynamic, right? Like you moved things forward in the way of like activities or the path or the future. Like you were planning for the future. You were someone who injected the fun in. You suggested like the ideas, or you were like the vivacious one in the dynamic. And I think they wish that they would have leaned in more to that part of the dynamic. What are we doing? I don't know. I mean, should we pull more? What other decks do I have in here? I don't want to play with that deck. I don't have all my decks. I need to get all my decks again because I just be using the same freaking decks lately. I have so many decks. Why would I do that? No, we're not using Lenormand. I think I'm done here. This is what your ex is feeling. Do you want to tell me more? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah. And the Two of Wands in reverse. There's no future here. Six of Wands. Okay. I think they're looking back and seeing what they had between the two of you. Now, in this pile, I am getting that you two are in contact. Right? I am getting that this person that you, for those of you who are in contact with this person, y'all are friends, they've come back in touch, and they're maybe giving you like, oh, let's be friends, or like, I don't know, right? You know what you're doing. For those of you who you're not like separated, yes, you're broken up, but you're still in each other's vicinities. Yeah, this person likes you still. This person is interested in you still. And it's almost like they're I'm not going to say, I don't think this is it. I think they do have genuine affection towards you and care. But if the chance for romantic beginnings happened again, I think they would take it. But they do still care about you as a person. But this person might sometimes check in to see if like you're taken. And if you talk to this person about dating or the people that you've dated, they kind of feel like stung. Like they don't want to hear about that. They feel a little like betrayed by that. This person does not see necessarily a way forward with you, like actually to make any type of plans to move forward with you in terms of like, y'all ain't got nothing, you know, like it's almost like they do realize in some way that you two may not move forward, but that's because you don't want to. Like I'm getting an energy of you not wanting to. And if the roles are reversed, then baby, that's the story, okay? Like you want to, you're about it, and they are not. They're like looking the other way. They're not considering you as any of that. I haven't checked for that, but you can flip it if it seems like I'm describing you. But I mean, it could be that. But anyway, I feel like this person is respecting in a way your stance on not being together. Taylor Swift style. Never, ever, ever, ever getting back together. But they're not gonna not say anything. Like they're gonna still do things. They're gonna still say things. They're gonna still think and wish and feel things, just not really expressing it too much. Which is crazy with tongue, throat, mouth, because I feel like it's just someone who might flirt with you lightly. Right? Like very obvious flirting. But also holding back what they would want to say. Or maybe they've said it and you shut them down. That's the kind of story I'm getting here. If it is different, definitely, you know, take the differences that you see for yourself. And I will see you next time. So check out more videos on the channel. You might find something that you like. Keep your light on, good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Hey, Pal 6. Pal 6, what is your ex's current feelings for you? Chemistry. Crazy. Oh, you had 3 cards, that's right. 7 of Swords in reverse. Whoa. Who dat? 4 of Cups in reverse. Whoa. 4 of Wands in reverse. Whoa. Will you marry me? Whoa. That's actually not it. Oh my God, I want to treat you right. And I have shed tears over you and this. Girl, I cry everybody, girl. Oh my God. I mean, maybe, shit, look. But maybe, look, for once, maybe they want to marry you. I don't know. But no. So we have chemistry, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. I have shed tears over you. I have shed tears over this. I want to treat you right. This just feels like a continuation of the previous story I was reading. Oh my gosh, what is going on? When it comes to you and your ex, they still feel a pull towards you. I'm going to say the story that I was thinking of first, okay? And then we'll go into the story that this one might have that is singular from the other one. There's a story of an ex who wants you. And maybe they're in your life. Maybe they're in your life and they say flirty things every now and again. Maybe they hit you up for schnooks. Maybe they give you eyes. Maybe you guys still exchange eyes, or maybe the vibe is still there. They also feel it too. Okay, entering into this reading, there is a vibe. There is an electric and strong attraction between you and your ex that they still feel pulled towards you, right? They still, it's kind of weird. I don't know if they still hold like hope for you two guys getting together. I don't know what that listen. What the heck? Seven of Swords in reverse tells me a story of someone who is understanding that the pull that you two have is not ordinary. That there is something special about how they feel about you and you two's dynamic in the past, or even if it still exists in the present, if you two are still sort of like friends. Okay. This person, we have, I want to treat you right and I have shed tears over you in this. This ending, this breakup, for some of you, this could be really fresh, okay? Because what is this? What is this actually? What is happening here? For some of you, this could be really fresh. I could be picking up on a fresh ending, a fresh breakup with this Four of Wands, even this Four of Cups and this chemistry. I want to treat you right. I have shed tears over you over this. This seems like somebody who is sad over this dynamic between the two of you coming to a close or ending or no longer being there. I want to treat you right gives me an energy of someone who on the one hand, there's someone in this pile, an ex who wishes, a pretty good portion, who wishes that they could have a do-over. Like, I'm hearing do-over. Okay? This person was heartbroken over the liquidation of your dynamic. That's a story that I think rings the highest for me. Yes, there's chemistry. They're no longer lying to themselves about, they're seeing the truth of the connection as far as they can see it. Okay, they can see that maybe they didn't treat you as well as they could have. Maybe they were lacking or too indifferent. They were missing too much from the dynamic that you two had. And they weren't as present as they could have been. They were paying attention to other things and forgetting that your presence in their life was allowing them to do these other things because maybe you brought them happiness and ease and joy, but they didn't water that flower, the flower of the relationship. And here they are, shit out of luck, SOL, without your influence and your energy and your magic in their life to make their life as easy or as chill or as fun or as Gucci or as wonderful as it was. There's something missing. And maybe they didn't think that you held that much of an importance in their life, that you held that much light and energy in their life when you were just there. You know, like maybe it's like someone who took advantage of someone's presence so much so that you don't realize how much that person is doing for you. Right? You don't realize that they were the one doing the laundry. They were the one doing the grocery shopping. They were the one cleaning the toilet. They were the one cleaning up the cobwebs. They were the one making sure that there was always toilet paper in the house. They were the one that was making sure that your car was always filled with gas. They were the one making sure that you ate, you drank, that the filter was clean. They were the one making sure that you woke up on time. They were the one that was allowing you to keep in touch with your family and all these things. They were the one that were reminding you about your friends and all the important dates, right? Like they made your life easy and you didn't clock it. And you only clock it when they leave. And you feel that cold draft. It's giving that in this pile. And I want to treat you right for some reason is giving me, yes, do over, but also like, I wish I could have done better. So they have shed tears over this loss. They can see things for how they were, and they see that, yeah, they did take advantage. Like that's the story that's really coming out up and through. I want to clarify this. I want to treat you right. Let's move in together. Wow, that's so crazy. Look at Spirit living in the house of Lumiere. Now, on the back of this, we did accidentally flip this over to will you marry me? I'm going to say something to you guys watching this right now, and I don't want you to take this as verbatim, but I am getting an inkling in some ways, but this could be me and my personal experiences entering here, but literally that's how Spirit talks to me. Spirit shows me flashes of my life, and then I tell you what happens here. There's the veil reveal. This could be a trap. Okay, you want to be careful of a trap. Moving in together with somebody that needs you is great. Oh, they need me, wonderful. But are you getting something back as well? Like, hot take, I wouldn't want to move in with a partner because hot fucking take. I didn't even think I should finish that thought. I don't think I'm gonna finish that thought. This is not the forum for it. This is not the forum for my hot ass take. I'll spare you the details. Moving in with somebody definitely has its benefits. You get to see how they are, how they live, how they work, how you two work together before making an ultimate commitment, right? You get a preview. All right. I think it's a trap. I think moving in together with somebody before you get married to some degree, to a great degree, is a trap. For me as a me person. Okay, and I'm getting trap energy here. It feels like this person wants you to move in because they miss the things that you were doing. They miss the ease that you had implemented into their life. The thing that makes this no longer a trap is if you are getting something as well. If to you, Pal 6, your prize is I get them. Bullshit. What is this person contributing to you that matches you doing all those things for them that you were doing? Make it make sense, okay? Period. I think going into the example would help, but make it make sense, okay? Because in some dynamics, my hot take, right? Moving in, for me, for instance, I'll put myself up on the chopping block. I'll say a little something. I'm heterosexual. So if I move in with a man before I get married to him, of course, oh my God, as someone who, watch me move in with some motherfucker before, God dang it. This is how God works in my life. He goes, oh, bet you don't like that? Have it. Definitely there's perks of seeing how this person is, seeing how you guys gel well together, how you two live together. And it's meant to be this step before, the final commitment of marriage, whatever. I don't think it's a great idea for me. For my friends, I love it. I'm actually the one being like, why don't y'all move in together, right? For me, myself, it's a no. Because it's a trap. Okay, Luce, you said that 17 times. Why is it a trap? Because for the most part, certain sexes live longer in companionship. Certain sexes benefit from other sexes' work in companionship. in shared spaces. Okay? So if someone's going to benefit from my sex's presumed roles in the dynamic, and I'm paying rent and I'm doing all these things, where is the benefit to me? Like, what is the point? Is the benefit to me the fact that, oh, it means that we're rising up in commitment? Bullshit. It's not commitment until it's freaking commitment. And to me, moving in together is not commitment necessarily. It is, of course, but it's not like, where is the skin in the game? So listen, I'm going to back away from my hot take. I most likely did not explain it as well as I could have. You move in with people that you want. Of course, do it. I'm here for you. I love that. But make sure that it makes sense. Because I heard a story once of a guy who was dating this girl for 10 years. And she said, we either move in together or we break up. My guy, his friends are all laughing and giggling because he said, I should have moved in with her sooner. I get food every night that I don't have to cook every day. She's always cooking. My place is clean. My laundry's done. And all these things, the benefits of having this woman in his life. And she gets the benefit of, oh, we moved in together after 10 years. That's the prize. For me, it's a trap. He's benefited from her moving in. What is her benefit? Her having to get to say that she's moved in with her boyfriend? Okay. She's paying rent. He doesn't pay as much rent anymore. Like, all the benefits went to him. So in this dynamic, there's a little element in there of it's a trap. Are you entering into this, or does this person want you because they want you? Because there is this chemistry. Yes, there is this chemistry. There is this pull. I'm not going to say it isn't. I respect the chemistry card. Chemistry is also a sexual energy. In the nastiest aspect of this reading from your ex, they miss you because of the things you used to do for them. They miss you because of the free booty that they would get. They miss you because of all the wonderful things that you would do for them. They miss you because of all the stuff that you did to make their life so much easier. Do they miss you as a person? They want to treat you right? That's amazing. What does that mean? And for how long would they actually do that? And in what ways would that mean? Does treating you right saying, yeah, move in with me and do all those things for me and pay rent and pay the bills? Like, what is it giving? Let's think things through. Anyway, going back to a much less insidious take. You know your ex better than I do. You know your previous relationship better than I do. But this person does miss the dynamic. They miss what you used to participate and give to the dynamic. They miss the access to you. They miss the access to you. There's a strong pull, and they do not have that pull. They don't have that pull fulfilled. They feel that magnetic pull, and it's not being fulfilled on the other end because you're missing. Okay? If you are, you deserve better. Okay? Okay. Maybe that rant, not so much the minority. Okay? Maybe that rant, not so much the minority. Because the thing that is telling me they miss what you used to do fell on the Four of Cups. That's what it was for me. Anyway, this person does miss you. And could they treat you better? Who knows? Could they say you deserve better? Sure. Does that mean they will be the one to do that? Maybe. You would know better how this relates, but this person, I would say, does miss you. They miss your presence. They miss your energy. They miss your vibe in the dynamic. They miss what you gave to the dynamic. They miss what they got from the dynamic. They miss the physical intimacy and the draw that you had. They miss you understanding them. And they miss the ease that you brought to the dynamic. Tell us more. The Chariot in reverse. This tells me that this may not have been going anywhere, and perhaps you left or this ended because it wasn't going anywhere, because they weren't ready to go anywhere. They were undecided on how to move. Tell me more about the Chariot. Yeah, undecided about how to move. Two of Swords. Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. Seven of Cups at the top of the deck. Undecided on how to move. Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. And perhaps they didn't give you something that you wanted, like more commitment, like moving in together and advancing the connection in that way. So that's the story that I have on you and this person here. I hope that this reading served you. I do. They miss the dynamic and they definitely feel the absence of it. I think you also made this person look good. But everything that we described definitely gave that vibe. Okay. All right, my friend. I wish you everything, Pal 6. Keep your light on. Good luck. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey there, Pal 7. So, what are your ex's current feelings about you? We have keep an open mind in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. The 10 of Cups in the reverse. In the far future, I'm ready to do what needs to be done is really weird here. Because keep an open mind tells me that this person is well over you. In reverse. Okay, keep an open mind to this person has closed this connection. In the far future, they're not really thinking too much about you. Excuse me. Or this dynamic much. The Emperor, that's the far future. They're not building here. They're not looking to build here. This potential empire is broken, busted, and dusted. 10 of Cups in reverse. Happiness no longer lives here. Home no longer lives here. I'm ready to do what needs to be done is wild, but this to me says an energy of it's been long enough that this person could even block you. Not out of like any animosity, not out of anything, just like as a closure for them. Like this chapter is fully closed. I don't see that I need to be involved or in contact or available for this person. And it could be that they are seeing somebody else or are available for other people and are just in a phase of moving away from former energies, those including you as well. So this tells me a story of someone who is done and dusted, well and over this dynamic between the two of you. And I don't know if they've been going to the gym. Like, I'm just looking at how yoked this man's back is. Look at that. Look at the back muscles, baby. Oh, wee. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm getting. So let's see if anything else can come up here. Spirit, what are their feelings? The ex's feelings for my Pal 7s. The King of Cups, crazy. And the 6 of Wands. Cool. I'm going to say something. I'm only going to say it once. I'm not going to talk about it again. Okay. If you're dealing with a third party, this person may end their third party and come to you. Okay? Maybe not right now, but they are planning on that. I'm not going to say that again. This person, their feelings towards you, 6 of Wands, King of Cups. Again, I feel like there's no hard feelings here with the King of Cups. It just kind of feels like this person has their sights set elsewhere. Okay? They wish you well. They wish you luck. 6 of Wands. This is, hey, how you doing? You know, if I see you in public, I'm gonna speak. I'm not gonna ignore you or anything like that. Like, it almost feels like a good breakup. Now, if it was a bad breakup, you can tell me about it in the comments if you want. But this does just sort of feel like someone who, their feelings for this are kind, but not really, you know, ouch, interested. Oh my God, what did I think I was doing? Yeah, their feelings towards you are kind, and emotionally steady, but not really keen or interested. Just like warm-hearted. I think about you and consider you more than you think I do. Oh my God. Okay. And the blank card. I think I was trying to clarify the Six of Wands. All right. The King of Cups being clarified by, I think about you and consider you more than you think I do. If this person blocked you, it wasn't out of malice. I think it was just what they believed needed to be done, given whatever's going on in their world. It wasn't really even fully personal. If they unfriended you, same. Like, they probably weren't even thinking too hard about it, or maybe they did it for the sake of someone else. Obviously, in the event that this person didn't block you or anything, ready to do what needs to be done. Can you clarify that? Ace of Wands. Okay, this is taking some type of action. What is happening here? What is happening here? What are you talking about? What the fuck is this? I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't want to talk about it. Can you explain the Emperor in reverse then? What are you talking about? The Five of Coins in reverse. Explain the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. All right, so 5 fives. Man, this took so many turns. I don't even know what story I'm reading for anymore. Pause 7. The first story, because now I'm going to have to repeat myself. I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but here we are. There's a story here about someone who is over the dynamic. They're good, they're over it, they're done, and they're with somebody else, and they want to manifest things with that person over there, or with new people in their life, and they're good. No hard feelings. We're chill. We're cool. If I see you, I'm gonna speak, but that's about it. I'm not trying to seek someone out unless I need something that I really have to reach out for somebody for. But that's it. That's the story here. If you know that that's your story, take it. Number 2 is the story that I didn't want to repeat, okay? This is somebody who is an ex, but they were seeing somebody else, and you were sort of a third party lover, right? Romantic third party here. And this person is closing that chapter, and they are ready to do what needs to be done by choosing you and coming to you. Okay, pile 3. Oh, that's your ex. Pile 3. I mean, another third story here is there. It's adjacent to story number 2, and that's why I brought it up again, because there's a story here about somebody who was an ex, and you will know if this is you. Okay, don't fool yourself if your story was the first story. If this ex is the one this is, oh my God, babe, mouth. In this story, the third one, your ex is someone who you two ended things because of external circumstances. Okay? This could have been family, their family, not approving. This could have been maybe even like drug abuse, okay? Substance abuse. This could have been emotional instability, hormonal instability. This could have been this person's life fell off. Okay, this person's life fell off and they could not function in a relationship, right? Maybe work got crazy and they needed to focus there. Maybe they lost their job and they lost themselves and they needed to focus there. Maybe they had some type of, again, like some type of emotional challenge that they needed to face. This could be even like, this is a really weird example, but we were looking at the yoked up man bodybuilders. Sometimes when they're going through certain phases, they're taking sometimes certain substances to increase their gains and the like, and that affects like their mood and it affects them, or maybe they're going through a competition or something. Those types of things can be destructive to relationship because they need to focus their time elsewhere and they're kind of acting a little bit whatever. If you had a challenge with a person, they had something going on, maybe even you had something going on, roles could be reversed. You guys really helped me with that in the comments when you're like, actually, I'm the one who da 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 and they're the one who da da da, because I'm like, okay, bet, cool, roles can be reversed. That, if that's the story, if they're the one who had a challenge or there was some type of challenge, this ex is ready to do what needs to be done and come towards you. They're manifesting something towards you. They still see victory with you and they want to be seen with you in public. They want to be with you. They want to come towards you. They think about you more than you thought they did. Okay? They were thinking about you. If their family did not approve, if their faith, whatever, the culture, whatever, babe, they still were thinking about you, even if at that point they chose what they chose or they needed time. Okay? They're ready now to do what needs to be done, and which seems to be coming towards you and trying to see what is available between the two of you. I'm done. Okay? I'm done, because that took many twists and turns from the beginning. That is insane. Wild. That first story is still very much true, because if someone did leave, they're getting themselves together elsewhere, or wanting to get themselves together elsewhere, and excuse me, sorry about that. And they're no longer looking at this connection as a connection that holds their happiness. Right? But there are other stories that came up as it was shuffling in this pile that told a story of somebody who, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect this. All three piles, pile 7. Listen, if we can talk, pile 7, all three piles, I didn't expect what came out. I know it's not me because it's an ex. Why is an ex? I mean, exes do be coming back. Listen, I know all about that. But what is that? What is this energy? Comeback season is what it is. All right. Well, I hope that served you in whatever way it did. Check out the channel for more videos, because I'm sure you'll like something else on there. I am very sure you will. All right, babe. Keep your light and good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.